Today, however, very, very pleasant reading. 73 up in the Goodland area, 72 at Garden City, 70 reported by Dodge City and Liberal, 72 over by the good folks of
What is up, you guys? Gold Pody here today in the 2018 Volkswagen Beetle Coast, courtesy of Faulkner Volkswagen in Mechanicsburg, PA. And you may be asking yourself, why are you in the Beetle Coast today? One word for you guys: character. And so starting with pricing, the 2018 Beetle Coast will start at $23,120. Powering this one is going to be a 2-liter turbocharged and intercooled inline 4-cylinder engine, which is replacing the previous 1.8-liter from last year. When it comes to power output, numbers are going to come in at 174 horsepower at 5,000 RPM and 184 pound-feet of torque available at 1,500 RPM. Power is going to be sent to the front wheels through a 6-speed automatic with sport mode, and MPGs on this one is going to come in at 26 in the city, 33 on the highway using regular unleaded fuel. And I will say, if you wanted to have a little extra fun in this one, I will say there is a manual shift mode where you can shift through the gears yourself. Simply push the shifter all the way to the right. That's going to allow you to shift through the gears without the Beetle doing it for you. That's pretty nice. But so, since I have not done it yet, let's do a quick little acceleration test here and see how quickly we can get this one up to speed. Actually kind of impressed. Not the quickest car, of course, but pretty impressive. Definitely quicker than my Civic, I can give it that. But so then braking is equally important, of course. Up front there are 11.3-inch vented front discs, and in the back 10.7-inch solid rear discs. And when it comes to handling, there are anti-roll bars both in the front and the rear. In the front it's going to size up at 22 millimeters, in the back 18 millimeters. And when it comes to road noise, I guess I could put this one slightly on the higher side, so there is a little more road noise than I'm used to, but still not bad. But then a definite plus of this one, of course, is going to be the visibility. There is a giant rear window in the back, so if you want amazing visibility, the Beetle is definitely where it's at, I gotta say. But so, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, you guys, the Beetle Coast is more about styling than anything else. So enough with the driving dynamics, let's check out the exterior. And so, by the way, for 2018, the Coast trim line is going to be new for this year. And when it comes to that paint color right now, you are looking at the deep sea teal metallic, which is specific to the Coast trim level. Definitely looks good on this one. There is a sport design front bumper up there as well. And when it comes to the headlight setup, they do come with halogen headlights with LED daytime running lights, including an automatic feature. So when it starts to get dark, those headlights will turn on automatically for you, so you don't have to worry about that. And it will also mention there is a lighting package which adds an additional $895, but this particular Coast actually does have that one today, and that's going to include bi-xenon HID headlights along with those LED daytime running lights, also LED taillights in the back, and LED license plate lighting back there as well. So definitely, actually, I would recommend that one. It makes this one look so much better in my opinion. But making your way to the side, there are power adjustable heated side mirrors with integrated turn signals. And when it comes to that wheel setup, they are 17-inch heritage alloy wheels, a little throwback, definitely nice there as well. And making our way to the back, there is a sport design rear bumper to match the front, and there is a rear spoiler comes standard back there with a single exhaust back there with dual outlets. So as always, you guys, here is that exhaust clip. Now, since we are around back, at first I want to mention on that key fob there is actually a button to pop that rear trunk if you wanted to. But once opened up, cargo capacity is going to come in at 15.4 cubic feet. If that was not quite enough, those rear seats do fold down for a ton of added space if you needed it. But then when it comes to the rear legroom, that's going to come in at 31.4 inches. So for reference, I'm an even 6 feet tall. This is how much space I have back there. And for those rear passengers, there is a cup holder in the middle there along with a 12-volt power outlet as well. But then making your way to the front seats, by the way, those seats do come in a plaid finish, definitely looks good, and they are 6-way manually adjustable and heated actually as well for those super cold days like today where it's 37 degrees out. That's going to be helping you out there. And looking forward, there is a tilt and telescoping steering wheel. It is 3-spoke and leather wraps, definitely nice. And when it comes to the startup, let me first start by showing you guys the key here. You do have your Volkswagen logo on the one side, and when you flip it over, you do have lock, unlock, that button for the rear hatch, and your old school Volkswagen key, of course, but it is actually all keyless entry. So simply put your foot on the brake and press that engine start button, which is located just to the left of the shifter there. And so then once started up, tachometer is going to be all the way on your left. Speedometer is front and center. Gauges go up to 160 miles per hour. Fuel gauge is going to be on your right, and there is a small digital display within that speedometer if you wanted to. And you can view a couple different things on there if you wanted to by using the steering wheel mounted controls on the right side, including a digital speedometer. There's your oil temperatures and some other temperatures as well. How long you've been driving for, your average miles per gallon, how many miles you have left until you hit empty, and a couple other things up there as well. But then when it comes to overall interior quality, this is where the Volkswagen Beetle Coast really shines. Let me first start by saying my favorite part. That is the surfboard trim on the dashboard. Definitely looks like this car is going to the beach sometime soon. And another unique aspect to this one is, of course, you have your glove box down below, but within that surfboard trim, there is a second glove box within that. So that is definitely pretty cool as well. Again, character, gotta love it. And there is a gloss black door trim on the sides there, and there is a power sliding and tilt panoramic sunroof that comes standard. But overall, when you pair up the plaid seats with the surfboard trim, I am definitely a huge fan for that reason. But so now let me make my way to the tech on this one. Up front, there is a 6.3-inch colored touchscreen display, gives you Bluetooth and audio streaming along with Volkswagen CarNet App Connect, meaning you have access to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you can like and dislike your songs up there through Pandora, or you can have access to the Google navigation system via Google Maps, which is the one I use in my own vehicle, and it is definitely a very nice navigation system there. And then of course you can also check out your radio settings up there, and by the way, this one does come with an 8-speaker sound system, so you guys know what's coming next. Let's turn on the radio and test out the clarity of this one. And actually, for this being a small vehicle, ton of loudness and quite a bit of bass. Very impressed with the bass on this one, actually, you guys. And you could probably hear it on the video. There is a good bit of bass in this Beetle. Definitely a fan. But then last thing when it comes to the tech I wanted to mention is when you do put the Beetle Coast in reverse, you do have a reverse camera letting you know who or what is behind you, which is always is going to lead me into safety. So to start, there are front, side, and side curtain airbags. In the back, there is latch, aka lower anchors and tethers for children for those rear car seats. Also, there is going to be a tire pressure monitoring system, an auto-dimming rear view mirror, and a blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert. And so, but that is about it for this one, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. Feel free to follow me on social media at the bottom of the screen there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay gold.